Fairies are real, and they behave in mysterious ways. Don't believe me? Well, check out these 3 true stories from Ireland. There was a wishing well in my district known to belong to the fairies. Many believed that anyone who went to this well while the dew was still on the grass and wished for anything, the fairies would give it. There was a girl in her teen years who went to this well each morning for 7 mornings and took 3 drops of the water while dew was on the grass. On the 7th morning, she never returned home from the well. No one knew what she had wished for, but no trace of her was ever found, and it was believed that the fairies took her away. The spot where the well is located is since known as the Fairy Glen. There lived in Clifton a very good and holy priest. He had a small flock in his care, but they were a faithful flock. The priest was an old man when the event took place, but he had a horse for taking him from place to place. One night he got a sick call, and he had to ride 7.5 miles to reach the dying man's house. He started out at once on his horse, and he made good speed until he came to a certain ditch at the top of a cliff. There, the horse stopped and would not move another inch. All of a sudden, out of the darkness, the priest heard a lovely voice singing a well-known and loved song called "A Pretty Girl Milking Her Cow." He found himself hypnotized by the lovely voice, and he stayed there a full 20 minutes listening to it. Then at once he remembered the sick man, and he made off on his horse, but he was too late. When he got to the house, the man was dead. From that day to this, the old people in the district will not let you sing that song, for they say the fairies have claimed it, and they were the cause of a man not getting the last sacraments. There was once a man in Lettera, County Galway, and he was very poor. He had no money for food, or even a cow for milk to give his family. One day, when he was at his wits' end, he went out to the field and sat weeping. Suddenly, a small red man appeared between the long grass, and with great curiosity asked him why he was weeping. The man told him that his wife and his children would surely die for want of milk. The fairy looked upon him and said, "Go in the stable after the sun has gone down, and you will find a cow in it." Sure enough, when the man went into the stable that night, he found a healthy, snow-white cow. After a while, his fortune improved and his family was doing well, but the man made up his mind to sell the cow. On the day he was walking the cow to the fair to sell, she ran away from him down the valley and disappeared, and no one ever saw the snow-white cow again. A reminder then, if you needed it, that a gift from fairy should never be given away, discarded, or worse, sold. Before you go, have you subscribed? If you haven't, no worries. It's super easy and free. Just click on that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay curious and be kind. Cheerio!